Brigsby Bear is about a character named James, someone who was stolen at birth by Ted and April, who kept in this underground kind of bunker and made to believe that the outside world is devoid of human population. It's all kind of like post-apocalyptic, blah blah blah. He has a routine that he goes through with his surrogate parents, and in his downtime he watches Brigsby Bear, a TV show that he gets a new episode every week that he is indoctrinated in. He wants to know about the mythos of this TV show. He is a TV geek when it comes to it. And police raid this building and he gets returned to his parents. He's now 25, he's not a child anymore, not a baby. He's having trouble adjusting to this world which he never knew existed. And he finds out that the TV show of Brigsby Bear doesn't exist for anybody else other than him. His father, or surrogate father, Ted, was making it primarily for him. It was a show tailored for him to teach him life lessons and to give him something to occupy his time. And on the outside world, James is really struggling to come to terms with who he is, how the world is, and his situation that he has growing up and suddenly been thrust into. It's an emotional movie. He's not too sure how to take things literally or sarcastically, or the world that he's living in. All he knows is Brigsby Bear, and that's what he wants to really throw into. He realises that he wants to finish off the story of Brigsby Bear. He wants a conclusion to it. He wants a cathartic close to this chapter of his life, and if he has to go and make the movie himself, he will. Along the way, he has trials and tribulations. He connects with people. He draws people into his passion, his creative passion, because he wants to do this. People buy into it. They understand his true love of this and his need to finish it, and they want to work with him because they can see it's a passion project and something worth putting that time into. Brigsby Bear is a movie that is steeped in nostalgia, the love of passion, the love of creativity, and the using of this art to solve emotional crisis in your life. It's a really deep movie, but on the surface looks something rather silly. I think it's got to be appreciated for really reaching for that lofty goal while still keeping a kind of comedic sensibility about the movie as well. I really love James. I love the idea of him being fascinated with this programme, Brigsby Bear. We've all had a programme that we love, or something that we've attuned to, something that we can read the allegories into it regarding our own lives. This one is a little bit more centred around James because it was tailored for him. The aesthetic is cheesy, it is typical of those 80s things, so it has that nostalgic value about it. And like I said, it says a lot about creative people. It says a lot about people who like to create, who like to draw other people in, to have that passion to put something out there. And yes, it does speak to me in that front as well. I found James to be a very flawed character, but someone who's more complete than people that grew up in this world that we currently have. He knows no boundaries. He's not given any real limitations. You know, he doesn't have people going, you can't do that. He doesn't have that negativity. He goes, I want to make a movie, let's do it. What do we need? A, B, C, D, let's get that and we'll do it. And people kind of see that freedom as something that they would want. You know, it changes the tone because you have James, who would at one point be the person that's been locked up, but is more free than anybody else who lives in this world of constraints that we already have. I love that message about the movie. It really motivates you. Makes you interested in having a passion, having something that you love in, that you want to express in, that you want to share with other people, which a lot of us on YouTube do actually have that kind of passion. Brigsby Bear is a movie that kind of emotionally got to me a little bit, and it's not for everybody, but if you can find its message and find its message to be as warming as I did and as positive as I did, I'm sure that you're going to find something in here that you're going to love, whether it just be the quirky humour or whether it be the situations that James ends up in or the characters he meets along his way. It's a worthwhile tale, and it is pretty great. Not perfect, but pretty great. I gave Brigsby Bear 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was tremendous. I love the message behind it. I love the aesthetic of the movie. I love the performances. I think they're all pitch perfect. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's worth searching out. Give it a bit of time to get into it, a good 25 minutes. If at this point you're not feeling it, it may not be for you. If you're starting to get into it, you're probably going to love it. I'd love to know your thoughts. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, what about it made you feel that way. And I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.